Good afternoon. Welcome back to the vlog. I know y'all are going to kill me because I don't even know why y'all still fool me because I'm up and down on this vlog. But the last couple of days have been literally crazy. Whenever the last time I left y'all, I told you I was going to work. I may as well still be at work. So I am currently at the Houston Media Conference. I told y'all I was going to bring y'all. I did get here a little bit later than I anticipated, but I did want to hop on and tell y'all I'm here. I'm here. I did not completely abandon the vlog this weekend. So I'm getting ready to head to a panel, I believe, and I actually forgot what it was about, so I'll let y'all know whenever I figure that out. But I'll give y'all a little behind the scenes on what's going on. I've never been here before, so this is my first time, but I am meeting a lot of people and things like that. So I'll pick y'all back up in a minute.
Honestly, black and white is a RSL.
Perception.
It's more about whether it's been done by like a friend of mine, Kevin Turner, produced Malcolm and Marie, which was and so hey, and that's great. And then you got I guess in a way, but he's had his walk that you had a property that was huge, right? With Matt Damon.
Now a lot of like Disney Pixar movies.
Now, is this at the Rooftop Cinema, or is this
It's
at
at
a different?
it's at Regal typically. One of the Regals, either the Edwards or the Marquis.
See, I didn't even know that y'all had the connections with the theaters. But the reality is, I feel like after the pandemic, that all kind of slowed down. And I was wondering, what are people doing with those theaters?
It's they're picking up again a little bit, but the move in movie theaters is eventizing.
Yes.
That is like and
I need to check them out.
they're amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
Some of their owners the founders are here, and then they're doing some programming at. The other thing that they're doing is programming at the Deluxe Theater. So they're selecting movies and showing them black films, and then doing like mixers and events. So they just showed ATL, and they did a whole
the skate thing.
Exactly,
I
and then
saw
they did
that
a
on
skate.
Instagram or
Yeah.
something, I think. So that was cool.
Yeah,
'Cause they
exactly.
did the screening during the skate party, right?
And then
Yeah.
and then they went to the skate park.
Yeah.
And, so there's like some cool stuff happening around. It's like we're not just watching a movie, we're having fun together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
more than one
celebrating
element.
black film. And so
My
there's-
wheels are turning. That's why I'm like,
yeah, there's some cool stuff happening.
None of y'all look at my ChatGPT prompts. I saw that. They're looking at my queries, right? They're private and they can only be brought through legal ways.
Here, all right?
Right.
good morning. Well, I guess it's afternoon. I will consider to be trifling on the vlog. Last night I was so tired. I stayed at the conference all day through all of the panels and everything. I did not go to the mixer. I heard it was really nice, but 7 o'clock was a little too long between my last session. So I decided to just take it on in. Took it on in, ate, because I didn't eat during the conference yesterday. So that's where we are. Fast forward to today, I am back at the conference. I did find me a little quiet space, or it's not really quiet because it's outside and there's a lot of action going on down there. I'll show y'all that in a minute, but we're back at the conference. Today, I think is more social media driven because I just went to a panel with some social media people who are successful in their social media journey, and basically the name of it I think was building your social media brand from the ground up. It was very insightful. Then I went to a technology in media panel, and that was cool because they were beginning to talk about just anything that's new as far as technology is concerned in the media space and how to navigate that. One thing being AI, which is very AI heavy. The next panel I had, or maybe it was a presentation more, was about voice acting, and the space that it was in was just too loud, and they did not have any mic access, so it was kind of frustrating for me to engage because it's literally on the expo floor. So that's not a quiet space. It's probably more quiet out here where I am, and it's a lot going on out here. Then I just popped up and moved right on over to a panel that was right across the room about lighting, because I'm always so I'm still working on my lighting. And apparently wasting water all over myself at the same time. But anyway, I'm still working on my lighting. That is one of the things, like in my YouTube videos and everything, that I'm really kind of feeling a challenge with. So I popped in, and it was pretty insightful from the bit that I heard, because remember I was in that other panel for a while. Then I was like, I'm hungry. So I walked to get something to eat. We're in this area called City Center. If you're not from Houston, it's on the west side of Houston. I think some people would consider this like the Memorial area. Yeah, so it's a really cool environment. Right now, people are out there lunching, brunching, shopping. They have all kinds of shops over here, from locally owned, like local shops, to big brands like Anthropology. They also have a lot of different restaurants and everything too. So I just went and popped in, got me a croissant, ate that on the way back, just something really quick. And now I'm getting ready for my next panel, which is going to be my last for the day, which is voiceovers, how to get into the business of doing voiceovers and that kind of thing. I'm really interested in the voiceover piece because that is what took my content, that's what really increased my engagement as far as my content is concerned, is voiceovers, and when I started doing voiceovers. And of course it's a combination of the sound and kind of the witty undertones that I use, that only people who follow me on YouTube know that is like really who I am. I had never been talking on social media like that, short form, but on here we talk. You guys know what my sense of humor is, the sarcastic undertones, the wittiness, that kind of thing. That's just what I do as far as life is concerned. Like, it's just who I am and part of my personality. So I guess when I started showing the people over there, they were like, oh, okay, there she is, hello. But I do love doing voiceovers. They are tedious, more tedious than just posting a video, but I still like doing them. So y'all are not getting an outfit of the day today. Just because I'm up and running, it's hot. I done took my jacket off. I have a jacket that completes this look. I'm out here drinking water. I don't even want anything else. But yeah, We are on the last day of the conference, and it's pretty cool. I will say this: if whatever city you're in, if you have an interest, look up a conference in your area that may go with it. I know a lot of times people talk about how, you know, it may be your finances or something like that, that you may not be able to maybe afford a big conference or something. And not to say this one was small, because it's not, but it was under $200. And also a lot of times if you ask your employer and it's relevant to your job or what you're doing, or maybe something y'all want to do to take the business to the next level, they'll pay for it. Another thing about it being local is that you don't have to get hotel and air. You know, I just drove in every day. And y'all know, y'all seen, I go to conferences. So for me to be able to drive into one instead of having to go to LA for one or something like that, that was pretty cool. Now, y'all had this conference on a weekend, so that was my weekend, but I have really been learning a lot, getting a lot of insight and things like that. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate the support. Since I've been here, I think I got 3 new subscribers, which we're on our way. I plan on showing up here a lot more, which is why I'm trying to hone in on my craft. Those of you who have been here know that I do own a creative agency. It's a boutique agency, and I've been working at it for a while now. And we are going to go ahead and launch our social media presence, which is exciting. So before, it's been a lot of referral business, and now it is really taking off. I am sourcing people or employees to come in and help with different sectors and things like that. So lots of exciting things going on for Q4. Y'all hang in there and stick with me. Again, my name is Dee Ware, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, wellness. Please like, subscribe, stay here. We love it here. It's nice. Yeah.
Like the little.
John Travolta.